All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable, because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 224 pounds. Fighting out of Tempe, Arizona, USA, the Warrior. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves is nothing.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-2 opponent.
And you see a guy hit the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Unable to connect this.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
All right, single collar tie now. Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. All right, early round 1 here. Big reach advantage, DC. We'll see if he can employ that package yet.
Yes, he has to maintain distance. He's the taller guy. So every time his opponent tries to enter, he's gonna have to take something on the way inside.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Choi, and they separate.
Beautiful strike.
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage?
Effective punch there by Choi. And here he is back in familiar territory in the clinch. Pretty good right hand. Lunges forward with a left there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
The Korean Superboy gets absolutely melted by that head kick.
My goodness.
Nice defense there, huge block.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, clipped him with the overhand. And they separate. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Single collar tie now.
Look at him working and trying to shut the liver down.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of this?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab.
Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind-up, no tell, just a brutal kick. Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection. Good right hand from the top.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Back and forth we go!
Jeez, you can hear that.
Oh! Both guys landing big shots. Outstanding back and forth first round. All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
No problem. Relax. Takedowns didn't go your way last round, and we know how to fix it. I want you to pretend you're going to exchange with this.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. Oh, big head kick lands.
He blocks the punch. Oh, a little single collar tie there. All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Straight punch lands. Beautiful head kick.
Oh, single collar tie here. Trying to hammer that lead leg. And they separate. So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Choi's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Left hook to the head.
Right under the elbow, body kick lands.
Lands with the right hand. And they separate. Oh, nice job by him to get the knee to the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, massive knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow up. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Right hand punch from the clinch.
Battle for position here.
Huge knee lands to the clinch.
Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, collar tie. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land from anywhere.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. All right, single collar tie now. Just missing on the high kick there.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Trying to double up on that jab. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Choi gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Take a seat. Deep breath, man. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to...
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous two rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last two rounds. We expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Nice punch there by Choi. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Single collar tie now. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Well, he has stayed busy, and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity in the hands. Look phenomenal tonight.
Nice straight right lands. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, and he connects with the punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Yes, you heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Oh, big Superman punch there. And now he goes with the combination of punches to the head. Potentially some concussive damage there.
I mean, absolutely concussive damage. Landing all those strikes to the head. He's very accurate, he's very fast, and he has a real confidence every time he throws his punches.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Right hand punch in the clinch. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, beautiful knee to the head there. He's the taller fighter. We told you that off the top. And certainly used his length well in that situation. Offensive fight. Nice job to block the shot there. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds.
Good stick.
Oh, nice slip there.
Oh! He's in trouble. Oh! He's hurt bad. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Oh! Oh, good job to get the hand up to block the elbow. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
The Korean Superboy gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Out of range with that one. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, eats a knee to the head.
Nice head kick.
So once again, he lands another punch and making use of his decided edge and reach in this matchup. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he possesses, it's hard for him to say, you know what, I'm going to take one to give one.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Way to hide that leg kick.
seconds of round 3. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Big knee land.
Choi gets touched by that kick there.
Great job putting those combinations together. He's ready to be KO'd. This round, he needs to step up and put the pressure on.
All right, so there's the Horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous frame.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kick to sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing. Oh! Huge right hand!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left.
That's a big strike right there.
Wow!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, straight right. So the head strike's starting to pile up.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Nice leg kick. Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. And now he lands a combination. Got the single collar tie. And they separate. Choi gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush.
Real nice body kick lands. Ooh, what a punch.
Choi gets hit with that elbow. You don't want to take too many more of those. Oh, that cut is looking nastier by the minute.
That was a thudding leg kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, he eats a knee there. That does not taste good.
Look at him dig that body shot right up through his opponent.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Well, you got to think he's going to enjoy watching this one back tomorrow morning. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and really a guy who has been a monster in the gym, finally putting it together here in the octagon.
To go home and admire your work, it doesn't take till the next morning. He's going back to the room right now and firing up the video to look at beauty in action. He was the one causing all the action. Ooh, big shot lands. I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head at MMA.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Oh, that kick is good by Choi. Slips the shot. Try to establish that jab.
Beautiful body kick. Nice.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He's done, he's done.
Just an absolutely gorgeous shot to spell the end for his opponent. Crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. Just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 34 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Choi.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.